This is my late 90s, early 2000s Troy-built GTX 16. I bought it about 2 weeks ago from a guy whose brother was collecting them, and the brother passed away. It came with a snowblower attachment. It came with a plow, a rototiller attachment for the back, a lawn sweeper. It did not have those wheels or wheel weights in the back. I put them on there. It's got the hydraulic steering and the hydraulic lift for the snowblower, and it's shaft driven off the PTO from the motor. 16 horsepower Briggs and Stratton Vanguard. Guy even put an alternator on it and runs it off a pulley from the shaft that goes to the transmission. Put a couple gauges, oil pressure gauge, and a voltmeter, and it's only got about 805 hours on it. Really clean machine, well taken care of. I added that on there, the snowblower. I paid $450 for it all, and it also came with a cab that goes over it for when you're snow blowing, but I don't like using those things. I like to be out in elements, so I'm going to be selling that. I'm also selling the snowplow, which is a Bolin snowplow, but it's the same thing, and it's actually got a hydraulic steer or hydraulic angle. And then the rototiller I'm selling too. The only thing I'm keeping is the snowblower attachment and the tractor. Let's fire it up. Cold start. Everybody does these cold starts, so I'm going to do one. Here we go. It's even got an electric fuel pump on it. Pops right off. Gotta let it warm up a little. She's a little touchy when she's cold. I'll take you over the snowblower attachment. This is the shaft for it. I had to cut the shaft from the rototiller because he didn't have a shaft for the snowblower, and I made my own for now until a new one comes in. But yeah, here's the snowblower attachment, and I just added on the worm gear for the angle of the chute, and then this actuator to make the top part go up and down. But it's nice quick release. You pull right up to it, go right into this guy right here. You pull a lever and put a pin in, you're good to go, and then you slide your shaft on. Simple, easy, and it works great. We were using it last week in about 6 inches of snow, and it was eating it like nothing. That 16 horse has plenty of power. I'll tell you, I really like this thing. I'm glad that I found it. The guy was asking 600, and I said, hey, would you take 400? He goes, I'll take 450. I'm like, done. I know these tractors are worth a lot more than that, and I wasn't trying to lowball the guy too much, but hey, he came back at me at 450, so I'm not going to say no. I'm getting ready to just put the snowblower back on it so I can move it. But that's my, whatever year that thing is. It's got to be late 90s, early 2000s. I'm not 100% sure, but definitely a nice tractor. I ordered some LED headlight bulbs for it to put in it. And I'm waiting on a couple switches and another part of a wiring harness to do this part, and then it'll be ready to go. No more hand cranking it. It didn't even have the hand crank. I had to make one out of all thread. But definitely a cool tractor, how the hydro transmission works, the hydraulic lift and the power steering. First thing that happened to it when I unloaded off the trailer was the power steering line broke. It was pretty cold out that day. I didn't really let it warm up. Just fired it up and took it off, so got a pinhole in it. Luckily I had a hydraulic line. It's not 1/4 inch like was on there, it's 3/8, but it was just like a inch longer, and I ended up having the fittings I needed to make it work, so that's what I put on there. Anyways, that's that. I'll do some more videos here down the road of everything and when I'm using it.